play. My name ain't known, nowhere to go, no one to see, but that long highway calling out to me. I wanna get lost somewhere, someplace I've never seen. I'll call you on the phone, and do you still think of me? Nowhere to go, no place to stay. Lost in the road, trying to find my way. Wake up in a brand new place, not just a memory of a different time and place, the way things used to be. And when I'm heaven bound, I can finally settle down. But right now, there's no other place I'd rather be.
We're Irish Goodbye. It all started 2 Halloweens ago, sitting on the front porch drinking beer, handing out candy. This dude comes up, never met him before in my life, offers me a beer. We watch the World Series together. He moves next door, stay in contact, and then he bullies me into joining a band with him. True story. I do most of the songwriting. Me and Ty, we've written a couple songs together at this point, but pretty much it just all starts with a riff or a lick or, you know, a line or a hook, and we'll just build the song off of that. It's one of those projects where, you know, we kind of want everybody to have input.
Everybody gets their piece on it.
Everybody gets a piece, everybody gets to change, you know, we all kind of come to a mutual decision on, you know, what's the best, you know, approach to the song. So, you know, even if we show up with a fully written song, it very rarely stays, you know, the way that it was brought to band practice. We all kind of jam on it, change certain things.
Changed 12 times before we're done.
I say even our oldest song, like the first original song that we've written, like we've changed it since, like we've had to record it like 3 different. Yeah, we've had to record it like 3 different times.
Put capo on, capo off.
Yeah, change
Yeah.
Change the key, change the, hey, instead of doing the bridge here, we'll do the bridge here, we'll shorten the solo, we'll do this. So it's always kind of dynamic on how we work on everything. You know, we just kind of shoot fast and loose, wing it, you know, and then whatever sticks, whatever we decide sounds the best, that's how we play it until we decide to change it again.
Can we talk about your projection, what you hope to accomplish with this project?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's mostly for fun, you know, just it's an outlet, you know, to write, record, you know, do performances, stuff like that. You know, we want to get into booking more shows, playing more shows, but, you know, our primary focus, it has been and probably will be just songwriting and getting into recording.
Can you talk a little bit about how important like the underground scene is and how important the people that kind of keep you going like within the scene? Like you have those people, those supporters, the people that are always pushing and always hoping for more stuff, and asking you guys talk about just that community within that underground, because you guys would be considered more of the underground.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that, please.
So I came from the DIY punk scene, early 2000s, playing shows with Love Stories In, Recovery Period, all those guys from back in the day, and it was exactly that. It was a community, and it was DIY shows, it was DIY promoting and all that kind of stuff, and all those guys, that they all grew into, playing these bigger venues and doing these tours and all that kind of stuff. But even though like we're not punk, we're not really in the punk scene, scene anymore, but like when me and Elton started playing music in college, we were a folk band, and we kind of kept that DIY mentality of, like it's super important, and the scene around here is small and tight knit. So, if you're gonna be right, that word's gonna spread. No one's gonna want to play with you. No one's gonna want to fool with you. And so, like, we've always just, had that mentality of, we play a show, we stay after to help clean up. Like if our buddies are playing a show, we're gonna help promote them.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. So it does take a village, and so I would say, show up. None of us are really in it for the money, right? But but it's like, hey, if your buddy's playing, catch a show, or even if you don't know the band, just go show up and check them out, because I've discovered, like, some of my favorite bands were just these acts that were coming through town that nobody's really ever heard of and all that kind of stuff, and had the opportunity to play with them. And like some of these people I still talk to today that I met just through the underground scene. So I think it is important to just keep that community mentality of we're a village, we're a team, and you get out of it what you put into it.
This one's man down.
How can people keep up with you guys? How can people keep, up to date with where you guys are playing and what you're releasing, what you're doing?
Yeah. So Elton's phone number is 228.
We're prevalent on Facebook, and we also got a TikTok channel, and then we're slowly spreading out onto the online forum as since COVID has sort of exploded a little bit, and then just continuously posting, promoting, and talking about it.
Yeah, so our Facebook, it's Irish Goodbye. There's a couple of them out there. Find the one that looks like us, I guess.
Or not.
It says Irish Goodbye.
It says Irish Goodbye.
Whatever you feel like doing.
And what's our TikTok? Irish Goodbye?
Irish Goodbye.
Crazy.
It's
Crazy
wild
how
how
that
that works.
But yes, that's pretty much all we've got right now is Facebook and TikTok.
Thank you for coming. Thank you guys for splitting up your time and coming and hanging out with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
We are so
100%.
glad to be
It's been an
here.
absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Well, that was easy.
I only smoke when I'm drinking, but I'm drinking all the time. Just another man in black trying to walk the line. I only think to you when you cross my mind. I only smoke when I'm drinking, but I'm drinking all the time. And I'm still riding around in that beat-up truck you handed down to me. Wondering if you'd be proud of the man I've grown to be. I still remember every word you ever said to me. Son, don't go pretending to be someone you're not meant to be.
Guess it's about time someone wrote a song about the mattress. I feel it in my bones. I could find, take this money from under the mattress, crawl in a bed of my own. Stoking fires, changing channels, I more than paid my penance. And I've done time, baby, overnight, I overstayed my